begin today with Walks to End Alzheimer's. With me today on Comunidad del Valle are Esther Wilson Arias, who is with the Alzheimer's Association, and also Michelle Cordova, as her family provides care or provided care for a loved one. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us, Michelle, first about your family situation.
Yeah, sure. I come from South America, Ecuador, and my grandmother had Alzheimer's. So basically there, you know, we take care of our loved ones, and then we send them to nursing homes or something. It's something we can't understand. It goes beyond our social environment. So my mom took care of her, and it was very hard to see her getting worse by the day. And then we don't have the tools that we can find here, like the Alzheimer's Association. So it was very stressful for the family. It became, sometimes we didn't know how to deal with it. And at the end, she died, but after leaving a huge hole in the family. Yeah.
And Esther, you yourself and your office is basically here to be that conduit between those who need to provide care for loved ones and the association.
Correct. So me and Michelle have spoken before, and what I always say is that providing care for somebody with Alzheimer's or dementia, another type of dementia, it's too big of a job for just one person. And that's a lot of times what happens. You know, one person ends up providing most of the care, and like Michelle said, it's taboo. There's a lot of, you know, we don't look for help. We're supposed to be the only ones who should be providing the care for our loved ones. But of course, it's not understanding disease provides and creates so much more stress for people, and not having somebody to guide you. And even when you have somebody to guide you and you have all the information, it's a difficult job. And
there was depression in the family from your mom at some point because of the care she was providing and the reaction?
Yeah, there was depression. Also, there was a change of mood. Then there was a lot of stress among the relationship between her and my siblings and her siblings. And then sometimes we're thinking, should we get a nurse? No, we shouldn't get a nurse. That feeling of guilt of why I'm not able to deal with my mom's disease. So it was very hard. And even though we could reach and try to inform ourselves the different stages of the disease, if you don't know how to deal with it, or you don't have the skills or the tools to do, it's very, very hard.
And we as a Latino community, we don't send our older folks to nursing homes. We want to keep them at home. As Michelle mentioned, it is taboo to send them away. But we have to, as you mentioned, we have to learn how to deal with the symptoms and the family members who are ill.
Yeah, because just understanding that, okay, they're having memory loss, but how does that change their ability to function day to day? And how are they going to react to us? And how should we react to them in order to help them with all the confusion that they're dealing? I don't want to say appease, just to help them through the confusion, because they are very confused and they're going to act out just because of that fear and confusion and not understanding their world anymore. And we're talking about maybe the second or the third stages of the disease. In the beginning, the person will be very aware, and that is the time that we recommend people to get help. One of the reasons we have the Walks to End Alzheimer's.
But you also provide workshops to help families deal with this.
Yes, we do. We have workshops that help them deal with the day-to-day and explain, you know, okay, the person's going to be confused, and even in the beginning stages, they're not necessarily going to get up like the way they used to and go brush their teeth and do their daily things. And then they think, oh, well, when family doesn't understand, they're thinking, well, their memory's gone. Why? But they can remember more complex things. Why can't they just get up? So just explaining that initiative goes away. There's a bit of depression, you know, understandably so, because they know the disease.
Let me ask Michelle, how valuable would this information had been to your family when your grandma was
It would have been very, very helpful, because as she states, there are times like, for instance, getting dressed. We'll leave my grandmother's clothes there and she wouldn't get dressed, or she'd just get undressed and put the pajamas again. And we're like, hello, like, why didn't you do it? And so you also don't understand what's going on through their mind, or she just goes in the shower and she doesn't get a shower. So they become babies again. So it will be very, very helpful to have somebody that will guide you, that also they will support you and understand you, like, all the stress you're feeling is normal.
And that's Esther's job. The Alzheimer's Association is there to help. While we roll the credits, tell us about some of the walks maybe that you're having this month and next month.
So one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about the walks and that we want a lot of Latinos to participate is because it's one of the it is the biggest to raise funds and also to raise awareness about the disease. So, you know, knowing that it doesn't just happen, it does happen in our community, and that there's help, and that the Alzheimer's Association is here, and the Walk to End Alzheimer's is to raise awareness, to raise funds, and to create a better world for those people who are suffering with the disease. So September 21st, we will start out the San Francisco Walk. October the 5th will be our Walnut Creek Walk, and then October 12th is the San Jose Walk.
All right. Log on to that website for more information, find out more about what's happening in your community. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing in our community.
Thank you.